The coffee cup leaps from my hand. It doesn't fall. It flies, a brown comet across the kitchen. Outside, a flock of birds vanishes mid-flight, erased from the sky. For a single, eternal moment, the world feels like a photograph violently shaken. My body lurches, thrown by a force that comes from everywhere and nowhere. This is not an earthquake. It's a sideways lurch, the ground slamming on invisible brakes. Every loose object, books, pens, keys, becomes a projectile, painting straight lines through the air. The world outside is a blur. A neighbor's car slides sideways, slamming into a fence that explodes into splinters. Trees bend violently eastward, branches whipping as if caught in a phantom gale, yet there's no wind. It's a moment of confusion where the laws of nature seem suspended, then brutally reinstated. The coffee cup is a brown splash on the wall. The car is a wreck. The world is still again. But it's a different stillness, the stillness of a held breath, of shock. The birds are gone. Morning sounds are replaced by silence, then distant alarms. In its wake, a question hangs heavier than any debris. What just happened to us? The ordinary has become unrecognizable. The world is no longer what it was, and we are left to face the aftermath. For 1 second, the Earth stopped turning. We never feel the planet's spin, but at the equator, we're moving over 1,000 miles per hour. We are all passengers on a colossal sphere, never noticing the journey until the driver slams the brakes. The planet halted, but our inertia did not. Everything not anchored, people, cars, buildings, oceans, even the air, kept moving eastward at bullet speed. This is the great unmooring. Our connection to the planet betrayed. Imagine standing on a train roof at high speed. If it stops instantly, you're thrown forward. Now imagine the train is the world. Everything on the surface was swept away by its own momentum. The force was absolute, a brutal reminder that our existence depends on a constant, predictable motion. The devastation was not explosive, but a colossal, horizontal shearing force. Buildings ripped from foundations, oceans surging eastward, tsunamis of unimaginable scale. Not waves from a shifting seafloor, but the entire ocean continuing its journey after the seabed stopped. A planetary scale whiplash, the illusion of solid ground shattered in a single, silent, sideways lurch. We are not masters of this world, but surface dwellers clinging to a spinning rock. The world's motion is our lifeline. When it breaks, so does everything we know. The great unmooring leaves nothing untouched. The most terrifying consequence wasn't what happened to solid objects, but to the air. The atmosphere, not rigidly attached to the planet, kept moving eastward at its original speed. This created a global shockwave, an unimaginable wind, hundreds of miles per hour, scouring the surface like a bomb blast. It stripped soil, toppled forests, pulverized structures, and ignited fires from friction and heat. For 1 second, the air became a superheated sandblaster. The planet's own breath turned deadly. When the Earth resumed spinning, a second shockwave erupted, throwing the atmosphere into chaos. Storms of unprecedented violence would follow, the ghost wind's legacy haunting our skies for years. The very air that gives us life became the instrument of our annihilation. Why does the Earth spin? It's a legacy from the birth of our solar system, a swirling cloud of gas and dust, collapsing under gravity, spinning faster as it condensed. The Earth was born spinning, a cosmic inheritance. There's no engine, no fuel, It spins because nothing in space stops it. Tidal forces from the moon and sun slow it only by milliseconds per century. For us, the Earth's spin is a constant, a silent promise kept for billions of years. This spin gives us day and night, drives climate, weather, and life's rhythms. It creates the magnetic field that shields us from solar radiation. To stop it, even for a second, is to break that ancient, silent promise. Think of Earth as a colossal flywheel, storing unimaginable rotational energy. To halt it, even for a second, would require a force beyond comprehension, a cosmic engineer's feat. The cause, the planet's crust, mantle, and core stop. The effect, everything on the surface keeps moving. In that instant, I felt a profound separation. I was no longer part of the Earth, but an object moving independently. Our connection to the planet is conditional, based on shared motion. We are not fused to the Earth. We are passengers, governed by the same laws as dust in the wind. The universe reminded me that my sense of belonging is a fragile illusion, easily broken by a change in momentum. We are not fixtures, but riders. The laws of physics are indifferent to our presence. In that second, the universe showed us our true place. The Earth isn't a solid ball, it's layered, with a liquid outer core generating our magnetic field. If the crust and mantle halted, the liquid core would keep moving, sloshing violently, generating immense heat and turbulence. This could disrupt or collapse our magnetic field, exposing us to deadly solar radiation. The atmosphere could be stripped away, as happened to Mars. The surface chaos is obvious, but the deeper, unseen damage could be far more lasting. The jolt could break the planet's heart, revealing how delicate our world's balance truly is. Our habitability depends on forces and motions we barely understand. We live as if the ground is still, the horizon stable, the sun predictable. But this stillness is an illusion. Everything moves with us, so we don't feel the speed. The 1 second stop shatters that illusion, revealing we're hurtling through space. Our sense of stability is a product of relentless, uninterrupted motion. We are creatures of momentum, not masters of our environment. Our greatest technologies are toys against planetary physics. Knowledge explains our helplessness, but cannot save us. In the face of such a cosmic event, we are powerless. The most unsettling revelation isn't about physics, it's about us. We act as if our existence is permanent, but the 1 second stop reveals our fragility. The universe is indifferent. Its laws would tear us from the surface without malice. We are a temporary pattern of matter, existing by a chain of cosmic coincidences. The disaster reminds us this chain can break at any link, any time. In that moment, I saw myself as a collection of particles, subject to indifferent laws. Our civilizations are drawings in the sand, and the tide is always coming in. The 1 second stop is the final wave. It doesn't hate the castles. It doesn't notice them. It simply follows laws set in motion long before us. In the aftermath, we're left with a profound sense of vulnerability. The illusion of control is gone. We are passengers on a journey we cannot steer. We can rebuild, but we can never unknow what we now know. Every sunrise is a reminder of the planet's resumed motion, a motion that could break again. We've seen the fine print of existence. Our time is borrowed. The universe keeps its own schedule. If the universe does not care whether we live or die, how then shall we live? That is the question we must answer in the silence that follows.